Hello, friends. Mark. Wow, I got 20 people sitting here waiting for me live. I'm sorry, I've been stuck in traffic waiting. Um, I'm just busy, man. And I know, don't anybody else call me a realtor again. I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. Okay?
Realtor?
Yeah, they said you look like you dress like a realtor or something.
Uh,
Okay? I know. I need to go home, get into a dirty
can I
T-shirt and
drive?
everything. Well, yeah, sure. You're driving in DC?
I
Okay,
just
hold
need to
on.
go.
She needs to go, but we got breaking news, and I'm gonna let her drive so I can talk. Like the Dallas Cowboys are trying to put the band back together. Um, Getting Jason Witten back. Good thing is he hasn't had any wear and tear on the body. On paper, this is the stupidest move, but I'm a huge Witten fan. I don't know that this is the stupidest move on paper. Um, Because, and here's why I say this, because I want you to think about this for a second. Think about how many times he's taken a sack. And I've said this, a security blanket is important because you want to have Dak Prescott. I would rather go ahead and be able to dump the ball off to Witten for 6 or 7, 8 yards than to take a sack. Bring back Romo. Well, Romo ain't coming back. Here's the difference, Jason Witten basically has said, hey, man, I missed the game and everything else and yada, yada, yada. What it is, I'm sorry. Jason Witten was terrible on football as a broadcaster. He just was not good. And it's kind of like, it was actually painful to walk him.
Watch.
Huh? What did I say?
Walking.
Okay, well, all right. So I have my she's correcting me here because we know I am a word butcher, name butcher, wood butcher, everything else and all that. But you guys are used to Mark speak. Um, what the heck is going on? Jason Witten is coming out of retirement to rejoin the Dallas Cowboys. Now, here's what I would like to know is how much he in Washington D.C., the nation's capital, and 5 million a year. Well, experience as opposed to getting the tight end from Cincinnati, who's Zach Martin's brother-in-law, who has an injury past. I think Witten can still play enough. He may be enough to get you there. Um, I actually feel good about this one because if he's saying this now, then that means he's working on getting in shape right now. A year where he's had to rest the body, and you never know. Get a good push on it. 1 year, 3.5. I'll take that. Oh man, that and okay, he's trash. I believe he had 60 some catches his last year. I'm not going to say he's trash. I'm not going to say he's fast, but here's what you got now. Let's think about this for a second. Hold up. Dak knows him. He's done well. Unlike Des Bryant and Dak, Dak and Jason Witten know how to play. And I don't need him to be the game breaker. I've got a game breaker. Senior Whitney, thank you. Okay, 103.5 says 5 million, but I think it's worth every penny. And it may be one of those contracts that's also incentive laden. So we'll have to wait and see. I've been driving with Demario Davis. I got to follow him around while he was doing that, and that was actually some great stuff. And then it broke, and it was like, I got to get him back because he's heading out of town. But I've got to go through and find out what the actual numbers and everything are on this thing and see what it is. But if it's only 5 million a year, I'm okay with that. If it's less than that, I'm ecstatic about that. Um, because that's going to give you some room. Now, you put Jason Witten out there, who can be a possession guy, a 7, 8 yard pass guy when plays are breaking down, experience. That's a good thing. You got Michael Gallup that I'm putting now on the outside. I am taking actually Amari Cooper and using him more in the slot, and maybe I bring back Cole Beasley. You think it's a bad idea? My North Carolina Panthers tried to keep the band together, and look what happened. A disaster. Sorry, in your opinion. We're not talking. Here's the thing, though. You're only talking about one guy that you're bringing back. A guy who's experienced and a wily veteran who's looking at the opportunity of, I still want a ring. And you have a lot of young talent that can use somebody who's got experience to teach them. You don't think that Golf Swam will be better having Jason Witten there? Oh, that's where you're wrong, Brady. Take a look at what Cooper did in the slot. He was damn near perfect. He was the best player in the NFL after he got to the Cowboys in the slot. And what I'm telling you is part of the problem with the Cowboys is they didn't change anything up. Everything was always the same looks. Take a look at, say, Larry Fitzgerald, who was declining on the outside. They started using him in the slot, and it revitalized his career. See, Amari Cooper can catch the ball in traffic. Okay, he can be a guy that can take it to the house, and by changing up and doing different mismatches as opposed to always putting him on, it's going to create these. It's going to be those. Somebody said uh, to my this Joe can hit that. I'll get the T-shirt. Talking about the uh, it should be in with D some more people to the next. This year and without it, I think they're going really hard. Agency. Here's what see starts. Okay, they can ask things. Things can't happen. Oh, the better with you rather cold the cow Beasley. So I had to mix it. I agree with you. Earth, yeah, and he's going to be the coach the following year. That's not maybe because I help, and it could be because I'm moving. I'm cutting out bad. I hope it's getting any better. Sound weird. Maybe I'm just sounding weird. Yeah, it must be a bad feed. Okay, well, guys, I tell you what, I'm going to be on my way back home, so I will. Well, yeah, you just drop me off at the metro, and I'll take the metro back home. Okay. I got wood. It's the phone signal, bad signal. I'm sorry, guys. Well, don't worry. When I get back to the man cave, I will hit you guys up on there. So this is huge. But I say, oh my God, I can't believe this. So Jason Witten is coming out of retirement, guys. We will definitely have plenty more on this later on. As always, thank you guys for watching. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Hopefully you can see this. That's the Washington Monument, the African American Museum. I've done work in there. That's the Forestry Department. I've done work in there. Oh, the mall itself, the Smithsonian Castle. I've been up in the turret, helped save that from falling down. And of course, there's the Capitol. So, there you go. There's a look at our nation's cap as we drive on through. All right, guys, I'll be back later on when I get a better signal, stuff like that, but just wanted to pop in and say, oh my God. It'll be interesting to see how much he's got in the tank. I'm Mark Holmes. Oh, the sound is better now. Okay. Probably because we got out of the dead zone by the... Okay, we're going to end this.